that person had an impact on me.
Yeah, so I actually just posted this on LinkedIn, Facebook, all the above. I think I posted about eight total teachers and or coaches or something from when I was younger that every last one of them played an impact in who I am today. So there's that, and I don't want to relist the names because I'll forget a couple and I don't want to. But one of the
Hmm.
top two were Anna Antis and Jackie Zanotti. So that was my first grade teacher and my sixth grade teacher. And uh, coaches, I know Chad Deshaw. And there was another teacher who, rest her soul, Paige Bouchain was her name. If you ever saw the two of us, I was the athlete, and she was the English teacher slash drama coach slash debate coach. You'd have been like, these two cannot stand each other. You absolutely would have said it. For some reason, dude, I'll tell you this. For some reason, I think I was her favorite student in the class. Why? Because I think I'm that one athlete that she finally got to turn a corner. And I'll just tell a quick story, I guess, to really set the stage. So we're doing I'm in 10th grade, and so we're supposed to do our do a report on a hero, like who are our hero, do a hero. So my other athlete buddies, they're Michael Jordan, Kobe, rest his soul. But they're doing these athletes, and then you got everybody else. Oh, my mother and my aunt. This was the year after the Columbine massacre. Mm. Again, maybe this is when my research started. I don't know, my research veins. But I looked into some of the people who took a huge part in helping with that. And so there's a guy named Dave Sanders. I'm almost positive that's the name because I keep thinking Colonel Sanders, just thinking back to the story. But anyway, Dave Sanders. And so he had helped get a lot of the kids out, and well, he unfortunately lost his life in the massacre. And I'm telling you what, dude, yeah, that's kind of funny to be nostalgic with. But I was in the middle of doing my presentation and I'm talking about Mr. Sanders, and you could see she was just soaking it all in. Like this dude went the extra mile to do this assignment. Romeo doesn't even do his homework. Like he cares. And I jump on the desk like 2 feet, rise up, and I just land on a desk. I told somebody before my presentation, I said, be careful because I'm jumping up here. I could fall, things could happen. But like she stood up and gave me a standing ovation. Anyway, um, it was where it clicked to me that like she gave me more tough love, I think. So are the other names that I mentioned. But like I just think about how I could take myself back 20 plus years and tell you about an exact time in 10th grade, exactly who the report was on. I could probably tell you parts of the speech and all that good stuff and the essay and the research that I did. But I can tell you Paige Buchanan absolutely touched me through my one semester of working with her when honestly I couldn't stand English class. I didn't care where to put the commas. I didn't care. All I needed to, according to me back at that time, all I needed to do was know how to sign my name because I was going to be a pro athlete like every other pro athlete in my class. Um, but I just think of those stories. I can think of plenty more from the other teachers that were mentioned or coaches, but they all played an impact on, where I'm at and where my head's at. Honestly, I hope the majority of people listen this far into this particular episode of the EduCast because I think that story, I think that they could probably put themselves in that position and say, who, what teacher did it for me? Because I mean, that was part of why I posted about it, and I get goosebumps thinking about the impact that the teachers had at me for me at a young age, and and now in my own way, I'm trying to give that um, to the kids of younger version of me that didn't want to do his homework and listen and all the other stuff. Now I take like I don't know 6 classes a month and stuff. It's pretty crazy how the world's full circles.
Yeah.